Hey everybody, Rob here from Helm of Awesome Windows. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the GVS Gutter Vacuum Systems 2250 Inverter Generator. So guys, as you just seen, it boils the kettle no problem. I'm going to be doing this review, like I said. You can get this inverter generator from Gutter Vacuum Systems. I'll put the link in the description below. It's a really good price at the moment as well. I'm just going to show you how it came to me packaged and how it looks and how light it is, and then I'll come back to you and we'll have a little chat about what we can do with it. So you've got your instruction manual, you've got your little tools to be able to open the spark plug and the oil sections, got a little funnel to be able to put your oil in. Nicely packaged, not too heavy, nice and compact, front and back. As I've already said, nice and light, easy to transport. There you have it guys, you see it in the box. Comes really well packaged, delivery was really quick. Gutter Vacuum Systems, really good service. It comes with all the little tools that you need to put your oil in, put your fuel in, change your sparks and all that kind of stuff. So everything is there, everything is what you need. It's nice and compact, it's quite light. It takes 4 litres of fuel. Currently, it's costing me about between £6 and £7 to fill up the generator with fuel. Like I said, I work in external cleaning, so I bought it for powering my gutter vacuum, which is a 1600 watt gutter vacuum. At some point, I'm going to get myself a hot box for my pressure washer, so it should power that as well, the one that I'm going to get. And also, when I'm using my power tools quite a lot, occasionally I might need to recharge them, so I use it for that as well. But predominantly at the moment I'm using it just for my gutter vacuum. So when I filled up the generator with fuel, between £6 and £7, I got 9 properties from it. So it's less than £1 of property, so it's really like economic as well. You're not using a crazy amount of fuel. As you've seen right at the beginning of the video, it can power your kettles. You can power anything really up to about 2000 watts. So if you're gonna whack something on which is really high wattage, 2250, you're only going to get a few minutes of power from it. But if you're running a little bit lower, that's when it starts to run quite nicely and it'll run for a while. So like I said, my gutter vacuum is 1600 watts and I've got 9 properties cleaned with a fuel tank. You can plug your USBs into it also, so if you want to charge your phones or iPads or GoPros or something like that as well, you can do that quite easily. If you're into camping, brilliant thing to take along. It's not overly noisy, it's got a little eco mode button on there, so it brings the noise down a touch as well. It's not a really noisy generator, so it's brilliant for that kind of thing. And it's really good, like when you're working on domestic properties, to have that generator in your vacuum, because it's not that loud. So you can still carry on working. You can work a little bit earlier or a little bit later and not worry too much about a crazy amount of noise. If you are in external cleaning and you're thinking about getting one of these for your gutter vacuum, like I said, you need to be checking the wattage. So there are some vacuums with like 3000 and 3600 watts and they got 2 or 3 motors. Like the 3600 watt vacuums with 3 motors, this generator will power 1 motor, but as soon as you turn the second motor on, then it would cut out, it wouldn't have enough power. So you can power bigger vacuums if you've got the individual motors, but if you're trying to power everything all at once, then you ain't going to get that from it. Guys, if you haven't got one, I would definitely speak to Julia Martin at Gutter Vacuum Systems and find out if it's something that you could do with, because like I said, it's really compact, really light, really economic, and it works really well. Check this out. This is probably every time I've used it, it starts first time. So as you can see, it's nice and easy to get started. It starts first time pretty much every time. The only time it didn't start first time for me was when I tried to pull it and it didn't start, and I realized that there wasn't enough fuel in there. So that was a user error. But apart from that, it's been brilliant. What I've found, it's made my work a little bit easier for time saving and also for the customer. So sometimes when I was doing gutter vacuum jobs before, I had to make sure the customer was in if they didn't have an external socket to be able to plug the vacuum in. Now I don't have that, so the customer doesn't have to be there if they don't want to be. I can get these jobs done a little bit faster because I can fit them in at times that's more suitable for me. So it's saved me time. It's not expensive to run. It's not massive, so it's easy to carry and it's easy to store in your van. I can just pull it in the footwell of my van. I've only got a small van at the moment, a Peugeot Partner, and I can pull it in the footwell and it sits in there nice and comfortably and nice and easily, and there's no problems with carrying and storing it. So yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to put them below. I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you've got proper questions, I would go to Julia, like I said before, and she will be able to answer everything for you. But if you are looking for something to power some of your smaller tools or your equipment, then this is definitely a really good thing to buy, and it's a good price and it won't let you down. So check it out, guys. If you want to get one, like I said, feel free to ask questions, and I hope you enjoyed the review and I hope it was helpful, and thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again next time.